Welcome back, rogues, scoundrels, thieves,
See, our current bounty is only 37k.
We're back in Oblivion, everybody, in one of the most fun times I've ever had playing this game. This is only the beginning. 37,000 bounty? Ha! I do that in my sleep. No, we're gonna put some of these people to sleep. Permanently. I am the shark, and this is the sea.
Alright. Oh, 39,000.
Right? That's the count is ticking up. Now, let me take a moment to let me take a moment to describe some of the conditions that we are playing under while we do this run of
I noticed
level
that we're
1.
on normal difficulty.
We're on we reset the difficulty. Yes, we in order to develop our character in the previous 8 parts of the Rocker Havoc Commentaries playthrough, getting us to this, the 10th episode, the second episode of us really sinking our teeth into the game and trying to bite off as much as we can. We are level 1. We did reset the difficulty, so we're dealing and receiving normal amounts of damage. Some of these characters have fixed levels. Others do not, like the guards. The guards always have levels that are in proportion to our current level, and this proportion carries on as we change our level. However, we're not going to be leveling up for the rest of the game. We are content, thank you, with being stupidly powerful level 1, can just stand still and take it, while guards on all sides are attacking us, and we're just touching people until they burn in the flames of hell.
So was Adamus one of the guards that was with us when we left the prison?
No, you're thinking of Boris.
Okay.
Boris was the only survivor of the prison. And also to reveal on the process that I am still duping up strong potions of healing and strong potions of sorcery, because these will keep you alive.
Right.
Because you are still a level 1 character. Another condition that you have to appreciate, which I will return to this point while I let my commentator, Mr. Gerdat, speak.
Okay, so what actually happened there? Adamus showed up, said, hey, no, and then decided to not actually attempt to arrest us.
Right, because Adamus Philida, he's a guard. He's an essential guard. You cannot kill Adamus Philida except during the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
Okay, so the named NPCs have to be tied to quests in order to survive. Okay.
Well, they just have to have a crown icon on them, because the game can turn off the crown icon if it becomes part of the quest that they are able to die. Adamus Philida eventually is going to be an assassination target whom you strike with the Rose of Sithis, a magical bow that will kill any target as long as they have been marked for death by the Dreadfather Sithis. These guards, you will notice, also, thankfully, although they are very high level, are using silver weapons. Now, newbies to the game may be wondering, why are the guards all using silver-type weapons? And the answer is quite simple. Silver lets you inflict damage on any type of enemy.
Okay.
Incorporeal enemies like ghosts, wraiths, or liches cannot be hit by normal means. But the guards, because you are able to conjure ghosts or liches or wraiths, they must be able to attack creatures that you can conjure, because they're an extension of you. However, silver is not a very strong weapon type. It's nice that it gives you access to damage to any type of enemy, but it doesn't deal as much damage as, say, Daedric weapons.
Well, of course they don't have Daedric weapons. It would be really difficult for them to acquire Daedric weapons.
My hair is on fire. My hair is on fire. See, Mr. Gerdat, we used Obliteratify on a Dark Elf type character, but I think he survived.
Right now we're just failing to touch Dovin, so...
Yeah, we're trying. He breathed his last breath. I also decided in the Imperial facility to just, as much fun as it is to strip these characters of all their inventory and all their possessions, It gets rather annoying because the guards in the Imperial City all use heavy armor, which means that if you strip a guard, then you're probably going to be over-encumbered, and you have to reconcile being over-encumbered so you can keep playing.
Right.
It's a process that I would rather just skip for the most part. If you're just wearing ordinary clothes, you got a couple zero-weight keys, you have a bow, yeah, you look pretty without those clothes on, sweetheart. Just too bad you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I hope you didn't get any too emotionally attached to any of the characters that you've been meeting along the way, because that bounty of 55,000, that means I got 55 reasons to not give a fuck.
Some people would actually call it 554 reasons.
I see what you did there. Well, it is nighttime. There are some night walkers about. The shops are all closed. Some of these shopkeepers may just be heading home at this time. So, feel free to run rampant through the streets. If you have lockpicks, use them. Break into their homes. Murder them in their sleep. Do what you can.
Apprentice lockpicking.
56,440. 57,440 because somebody witnessed that. All right, I'm gonna give you a chance now, Mr. Grenat. I want you to take a guess as to how many murders I commit during the entirety of this run, because this is only just the beginning.
During the entirety, I'm not gonna actually make an active guess like that, because a majority of these I wouldn't actually consider murders. Homicide certainly, but not murders.
Well, okay. Well, what's the difference between a homicide and a murder?
I am not currently prepared to give that philosophical argument, Mr. Cloud.
Oh, it's not philosophical. It's very much in legal terms. So, like, homicide need not necessarily be voluntary. I think it's because if you can establish motive, then it's a murder. If somebody died because of your actions, but it was like by accident, for example, then that's not murder. That's homicide. I am not a legal expert. oh, it's a regular brouhaha in this bar. You want to fight me, huh?
Well, they did not actually want to fight you. They got forced into fighting you because you started obliteratifying them.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
And Fintis is running away.
Get the fuck out of here, Fintis. Nobody likes you. Oh, you like punching, huh? I also like punching. It's one of my skills, don't you know? I'm gonna punch you in the face. Then receive punches in the face. Yeah. No, I am gonna hurt you, lady. I'm not just gonna hurt you.
So
I'm
gonna just steal all the food in order to heal up, or?
Nah, we got infinite potions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, food most of the time doesn't restore health. It restores fatigue. Which honestly makes sense, because foods like apples, for example. Apples will make you feel energized because of the sugar. May help you cool down after a swift jog. It may teach you the secrets of the material universe. Your asses are mine. Oh, it's what a tranquil evening we have here.
Complete with loading zones.
So, are you familiar with the Gray Cowl of Nocturnal?
Isn't that what the final headpiece that you get for completing the Thieves Guild quest line?
It is the final headpiece you get as a reward for completing the Thieves Guild quest line.
Alright, we're up to 65,000.
See, the Gray Cowl of Nocturnal also automatically aggroes the guards.
Yes.
Because as soon as you put on the Gray Cowl of Nocturnal, then you're the Gray Fox. And the guards must respond to the sight of the Gray Fox, because the Gray Fox is the mysterious figurehead of the Thieves Guild, and they've been trying to arrest him for decades.
And if I recall correctly, if you, I don't think you have to start the Thieves Guild quest line, but if you manage to kill the dude that ends up being the Gray Fox at the end of the quest line, you can immediately get the cowl for yourself, right?
I don't think you can kill the Gray Fox though. He just gives it to you because he breaks the Gray Fox curse. Because the whole premise of the Great Cowl of Nocturnal is that it curses you with anonymity. In order for the Gray Fox's true identity to reemerge, he had to break the curse. And then after he disenchants the Gray Cowl, it doesn't curse us with anonymity if we wear it, but it makes everybody think that we're the Gray Fox, and that's where a run like this might be of relevance, because you automatically get a second kind of bounty, which is a Gray Fox bounty.
Okay.
Gray Fox bounty can never be reconciled. You cannot surrender to the guards if you're showing a Gray Fox bounty and you're wearing the Gray Cowl of Nocturnal. Meaning that you can stack oodles of crimes on top of being the Gray Fox, and no consequence whatsoever can ever befall you except that you will constantly fall under attack. And then, if you want to return to the normal world, if you call a world barren of trainers and shop vendors and people that you could talk to get rumors and quests, you call that normal, yeah, you can go back to it, and you don't have to spend a day in jail, and you don't have to pay a single unit of gold. You could just take the cowl off, and you're all set.
Is the yellow team champion is considered a key NPC?
Yeah, because eventually you have to kill the yellow team champion in order to become the champion, and then you fight Agronacro Malik, whom we also attacked and rendered unconscious in the Bloodworks to become the grand champion. But you cannot kill these characters.
Okay.
Actually, the Imperial City Arena Bloodworks has one of the highest concentrations of essential characters that I run into during this run. Meaning, you should probably get the hell out of there, or you're going to fall under attack by essential characters until you die. Or run out of potions.
But, no, we also got a very small bounty upgrade for going in there and killing them.
Right, because it's considered assault. You cannot get bounty for rendering characters unconscious, but you do get a count of assault.
Okay.
Hey,
wait a
here.
minute, you walked back into the Arcane University.
This is not the Arcane University, it's the prison. It looks like the Arcane University, and I'm glad you pointed that out, but yeah, we can... Okay, we can't get through that door, but we can get through the other ones.
No, specifically by allowing a guard to let us through.
Right?
Oh, we're in
he
the prison
opened the
district.
door for us. Yeah, where do you want to go find some trouble? Just go to the Grand Theft Auto police station and immediately fall under gunfire until you take 2 to the chest and drop dead.
Are we allowed to take the key in order to get into the Bastion?
I think the jailer has the key.
Okay.
We can reach the jailer because I mean this is a matter of public access. Maybe you know somebody in jail and you wanted to talk to them. You got to talk to the jailer, but he'll let you do it. I mean, this is society we're talking about. You know, normal people don't just go killing everybody in sight and climbing on roofs and shit. Oblivion, and that's one of the beautiful things that I love about Oblivion, is it simulates a world. It's a world unto itself. You can pause the game, and the game will pause with you. It goes at your pace. But they really did a fantastic job of making it feel like a way that a non-video game world would operate.
Oh, now we're up to 71. Okay.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And he's
okay,
got
so you're not
mace.
A silver mace. So you're not going to take a guess as to how many people I killed during this run, huh?
No, I am not. Because this part alone, we've already killed, I want to believe, upwards of 50 people.
What did we count for? I think we killed like 35 characters since we started part 10 of the playthrough. Something like that. Well, it looks like you, the viewers, are just going to have to stick around and see how high our kill count really gets, because we're not going to settle for just destroying the Imperial City. Oh, no. We have much work to do. Outside of every county, there's a stable.
Are we gonna go kill the invisible cursed people too?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. The Village of the Invisible. Isn't that a Daedric quest, though?
I don't think it's a Daedric quest, but...
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. For the rest of your life.
So one of these characters specifically is a key quest character, but the other is not.
Yeah. I guess one was the boss and the other was the subordinate.
73,000.
It's quite a pretty penny there. Because the game applies a formula that tells you how long you have to stay in jail depending on your bounty. When you go to jail and you serve your sentence, your bounty does go back to zero. It's just a question of how much do your skills get drained and how much of the game clock did you run. Nobody can help you now.
And we stole his cheese wedge. Although how he was carrying a cheese wedge is an entirely different other question.
I'm the big cheese around here, baby. And in the next episode, now that we have succeeded in clearing out the Imperial City and its confines for the most part, although there were areas that we missed, we forgive ourselves for doing so. We're going to go to Bruma, and we're going to start our world tour of destruction, baby.
Kill the Nords!